Okay, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So we're going to go ahead and recap September 24th, 2 days ago, with all the news and what happened on that day, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about what Wednesday this week, what's going to possibly happen on Wednesday, and all the news that we're talking about on Wednesday. So I had somebody in my comments say that I talked too slow on my last video. I drug out everything real too slow. But then I have people in my other videos when I say I talk too fast when I just I can't win. So all right, so I'll try to go somewhere in between the talk points. So anyway, September 24th, right? It pretty much went off without a hitch. And then we'll just go ahead and recap the news that did happen. So September 24th, the German Chancellor said that this will be a day that you will not forget. It will be a day that you will remember forever where you were. And but it didn't go down like that. The things that did happen were there were some major flooding throughout the world. And there were some places that had a lot of natural disasters, right? But that's been happening for months now. And there was a country music star here in the States. His name was Luke something. Not Luke Bryant, right? The big name guy. This guy was like a B list country music star. I never heard of him before this happened. And he went missing for 9 days, and then they found him, and then an autopsy report came back on that day, and it found out that he died from overdose on fentanyl, right? So that's a real big problem in our country, drugs. And then the big thing that did kind of happen, right? The biggest part of the news was in New York, that in Morris County there was a sighting of this UFO. Now, a UFO does not mean aliens, everybody. It just means something flying that was unidentified. This UFO in New York, in some place called Hanover. I'm not exactly sure where that is, but it was caught on video footage of this light that was flying through the sky. And it's definitely weird. If you guys haven't seen the footage of this, to me, what it looks like is Starlink, something that Elon Musk is probably putting up, the Starlink stuff that they have. It looks like that. So, but overall, nothing. Everything went off without a hitch. Like it's you guys. Overall, we're not going to remember September 24th. It was the end of the Shemitah year, 7 years, and at the end of the Shemitah years, like September 9/11, 2001 was the end of the Shemitah year. And then 7 years later, the housing market crash happened here in the States. And then 7 years later, we had like another, around 2015, I think it was, we had another financial crash that was happening. So like we were looking for like a financial crash. People were saying maybe a bomb was going to go off. We were talking about I thought that they were going to possibly say they were going to rebuild the third temple in Jerusalem, because they had the 5 red heifers that they just discussed in Jerusalem, right? And the Jews have been talking about rebuilding their temple. That was my prediction, but nothing of the sorts happened, right? And it was right before the Feast of the Trumpets, which is going on right now. Today is a big Jewish holiday, and the Feast of the Trumpets, and goes on for 3 days. Now, Wednesday, there's a lot of talk about Wednesday. Now, what is going to go on Wednesday? Well, I'm going to be the first one to tell you guys, nothing is going to happen on Wednesday. I'm going to be the first one to tell you guys. Now, what is everybody talking about Wednesday? What's the talking points? What's going to happen? What are they saying is going to happen? Now, remember, I said nothing's going to happen. Okay, so the Feast of the Trumpets, they blow this trumpet on the hour for 100 hours, right? Something like this during the Feast of the Trumpets that goes on for like a 3-day festival. And in the Bible, they talks about there's this whole theory of this rapture, and it says in at the last trump or the last trumpet, right? That we will all be changed, and we will have like these glorified bodies, and we will all be harpazoed, like raptured, pulled up and to in the air, and we will all be changed in a blink of an eye, right? And listen, guys, you don't have to send me all the Bible quotes because I know all about it. I know all about it. I've read all the Bible quotes. I've read the Bible, multiple versions of it. I've even read, look. You don't need to send me it. All right, I know all about it. All right, and it's all the same talking points. And I'm going to tell you guys, it doesn't happen until there's no pre-rapture. This is not going to happen until the very end. Okay, when the Lord comes back, there is no pre-trib rapture. There's whatever this event is. Nothing's going to happen. Okay, I guarantee it. So don't worry. All these people that are talking about Wednesday, I'm going to be taking off work because I'm going to be praying the whole time and I'm be waiting to be raptured up, right? Because all these, there are all these current events that are happening. Like Bible prophecy is coming true at an extraordinary rate. But whatever this is, like this whole harpazo, this rapture that people are talking about, it's not going to happen. Whatever this event is discussed in the Bible, right? It's not going to happen on Wednesday. I guarantee it. And you guys can just save all the comments. I don't need to hear it, okay? All I can tell you is on Thursday, I'm going to come out here when we're all still here on this planet, and I'll be like, look, it didn't happen again, because we have to wait until the very end, okay, to the very end. And so that's the recap of everything, guys. So if you guys want to hear more about, there's a lot more talking points people are talking about. There's a lot more theories out there that goes into a lot more depth. You can check out Tommy Truthful's page. You can check out Donut's page. They they go into gematria and the point of origin, and they do a lot more math and on their page that I'm not going to get into here. But if you do want to follow up and figure out maybe more on whatever was going on September 24th, there is a lot more information still out there. You can check out Tommy Truthful's page or Donut's page, and they get into a lot more information on all this. So you can follow up with them. All right, everybody. So I'll check in with you guys on Thursday when we're all still here, and all the people, well, maybe the rapture will happen next year. It won't happen next year either, because we got to go through at least a 7-year tribulation period that hasn't started yet, guys. So, all right, guys, I love you, and I will talk to you guys on Thursday unless I get with you guys before that, okay? All right, I'll see you.